pound shops are something that I regularly deal with, not because I'm broke, shut up, but instead because I think Poundlands and pound shops in general are so popular in the UK. Now, I understand that in America you have the 99-cent store or whatever, and that is popular, but like in comparison to like Poundland in the United Kingdom, it has nothing on it. Because the UK, it's not a great performing country. A lot of people just don't have money, which is pretty depressing. And that includes me. Only joking, I own 16 Lamborghinis. Shut up, okay? Pound shops are weird because they're either really useful and really good, or really, really bad and really not useful. Like, some of the things that they sell at pound shops are really, really good. Like, I'm not even joking, like drinks, sweets, whatever. But other things, not so much. And I thought to myself, you know, I have a lot of memories when it comes to pound shops because I just go to them so often. I don't even know why I keep ending up in pound shops. I've probably spent a good 80 quid at the pound shop, you know, last year. So that's pretty good. So all the pound shops watching this video, this is not a hate video, I promise. I've got a lot of stories to tell. It's gonna be a fun video. Smash like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new today. And without further ado, let's jump into this video. Are you guys excited to watch? I'm excited to make it. Haha. Most of the items that are packaged, i.e., I don't know, Coca-Cola drinks, bottles of Coca-Cola, bottles of Fanta, bottles of anything really. Also packaged sweets, really good at pound shops. Most of the time they're much, much cheaper. And on top of that, they're still in good condition. So that's really, really good. But when it comes to other items, they're not so good. So firstly, home brand items. A lot of pound shops, you know, they buy a lot of unbranded crap in and they resell it for £1 each. And generally speaking, these unbranded products are just crap. They are so bad. And on a real note, I think they deserve to be crap. Because if you think you can get a power bank, I literally have a power bank here for £1. If you expect that it's actually going to work, you don't deserve to live on this planet, pretty much. That's what the products say to me. Because I bought a power bank from Poundland. It literally had like the battery capacity of a normal battery. So literally, I have my phone here. It's rubbish. The battery life on the S7 is schmidt. It's so bad. So I have to have a power bank, pretty much. I was at the pound shop one time and I thought to myself, oh, I can get a power bank. It'll charge the phone up at least once. That's better than only having one charge. You know, I'd have two chargers because obviously the power bank delivers power. I'm going crazy, I don't know why. But on a real note, I bought this power bank and I plugged it in and I expected it to be slow at charging and I expected it to not last very long. Guess what happened? I flipping plugged it in and I swear to God, it just smoked up and broke. It was the most terrifying experience of my life. I plugged it in, it started smoking up and I was like, what the flip? This is not lit. Why is the smoke coming through? And I was so angry and I literally like put it in the bin. And I was like, oh, great. That was a good use of £1. I didn't even get the money back because it was a goddamn £1. Like, I'm not going to go all the way to town, like a 30-minute walk there and then another 30 minutes coming back just to get £1 back. Like, that's ridiculous. So, Poundland, you know, they made a profit out of that £1 power bank. But I didn't. I almost died. That is sad. I actually bought another power bank from Amazon. Amazon warehouse deals. That's good. And the same exact thing happened. It really baffled me how I was that dumb. Like, I literally thought to myself that a £1 power bank would actually work. That is crazy. Now, a lot of the technology stuff that they sell at these pound shops are bad. But that's not even the worst bit. The worst thing that pound shops do is food. Own brand pound shop food is just so bad. Like, it's not even that cheap. Like, that's the stupid part of it. So I remember I was at a pound shop with my friends one day and they were selling like cakes, almost like packaged cakes, and they were £1. I didn't expect that they would taste good. I looked at them and I was like, oh, they don't look appealing at all. I don't get why anyone would actually buy, you know, pound shop branded cake instead of just packaged cake, which you can get for less than £1. I swear ginger or Jamaican cake or whatever the fuck it's called, it's literally like 50p at Farm Foods and it tastes nice. So I don't know why you'd make the conscious decision of purchasing a pound shop branded cake. Like, where do you think it comes from? Okay, a factory in China probably, in which they spit at least 10 milliliters of saliva in every single one cake. That is completely true. But I was thinking to myself, okay, they're bad cakes, whatever. They were poorly packaged, poorly designed. But this took the flipping cake. That was a good choice of words, wasn't it? Because I'm talking about cake and now I used the word cake in the phrase, haha. Why is the lighting so flipping bad? People are literally going to unsub because the lighting's bad. This is so anime. This makes me feel really sad. I saw, no joke, a packaged cake with a bite out of it. Like, literally, there was still a good 3/4 of the cake left. So I can definitely see why the pound shop was trying to resell it. That's definitely true. But literally, someone opened the package, took almost a fifth of the cake out. There were visible teeth marks on the cake. How cheap would you have to be to do that? Go to a pound shop, see a cake, an unbranded cake, open it, take a bite out, and then put it back. How cheap must you be? And how much of a loser must you be? That's something I'll do, and I'm literally the biggest loser alive. What the flip? That's bad enough. Okay, someone was sad enough to take the bite out of the cake and just leave it, whatever. They, no joke, put a reduced label on it. When I saw this, I couldn't stop laughing. They reduced the price of this cake, that, bearing in mind, that literally had a bite mark in it, from £1 to 80p. So you guys, if you want to save 20p, well, you're not even saving any money, because 20p is probably the value of cake that you're not getting because it's flipping being consumed by someone else, aka a complete loser. So you're not even saving money, you're just getting less for a set price. Like, how does that even make sense? Who in the right mind is that cheap that they go to the pound shop, see a cake that's obviously been opened with a visible bite mark in, and chooses to buy it to save it for 20p? Is that even legal? Can you even resell products that have been already, like, eaten? What the flip? Like, that's so disgusting. I don't even believe it. Like, it's so weird, because with something that pound shops sell, they're actually really good products. Like, for example, there's these nuts. I always used to get them. They're like packaged mixed nuts. They're so nice. Like, literally, they're well made. They're really, really nice nuts. These nuts, haha, got them. The next thing that's funny at pound shops is the goddamn fridge aisle. If you've never been to a pound shop, you won't know what I mean. But if you have, at the start of the store, and I don't know why they put it at the start of the store, because it makes no sense. Okay, generally speaking, when it comes to supermarkets, they normally put the nicest stuff at the front, like the very front, just to entice people in. And what they used to do at a lot of pound shops is they used to have really good products, and you think to yourself, wow, how's that £1? But then they would categorize it as a manager special, hence it would cost more than £1, even though the shop is literally called Pound World or whatever. Like, how's that make any sense? I'm already flipping triggered. I'm irate. There's the local pound shop at the city centre, which is quite far away from me. When you walk into it, the first thing you smell is like rotten meat. Like, what the flip? Because the fridge is right there. And the fridge is so low power. It was a cold day one day, and I remember I walked into the shop. And, like, when I walked in, it went from being cold to even colder, because the fridge doesn't have doors. Like, this is ridiculous. I remember a convenience store I went to. I made a video about that. Guys, pretty much anything that's somewhat interesting that happens in my life, I pretty much make videos out of it, because my life is pretty boring, lol. Haha. And I need substance to talk about. But on a real note, though, I remember all the fridge doors were open at this crappy convenience store, and that was funny. But at Poundland, they just don't have doors. Like, there's literally a fridge. There's probably, like, 300 watts. Is a really low power ass fridge for its size, right? And like the flipping, there's no doors or anything, so all it's doing is cooling down the surroundings, because the flipping heat is just, what's it gonna, it's just gonna, the heat's going into the fridge, isn't it? Like, it's just so dumb. Like, the food is not cold, and like, who would choose to buy flipping sausages at the goddamn pound shop? Like, how does that even make sense? It's probably like 0.3% pork. It's probably vegetarian at that point. It's that low quality meat. Okay, it's flipping ridiculous. Like, literally, who would buy like cheese for £1, but it's this big? It's cheaper at Tesco, and it's actually cold. Like, I'm going on a crazy rant pretty much now. I'm getting triggered. I'm getting this video here, but pound shops, you know, generally speaking, I've had lots of interesting experiences with them. I remember, actually, I need to mention this. This is the biggest point. I remember this guy who was a bit, I think, a bit messed up in the head. He was literally paying for some products at pound shop with pennies, and he dropped them all on the floor, and oh my god, there were so many. Like, I didn't even get it. He was there, like, trying to buy, like, probably a box of flipping tissues or something, because he has a snotty nose or something. I don't remember, it was years ago. But, like, he literally just dropped all of his change on the floor. There were so many pennies, and no one went to help him. And he was literally looking around, like, looking for help. And he saw me, and he was like, oh, you're pretty cool. You'll help me out, right? And I was just like, no, because you're a weirdo, man. He literally looked like he was about to kill anyone who was in like the close vicinity of him. I had to stay away. But on a real note though, like, it was pretty depressing. I felt bad for the guy and no one actually helped him. And he's probably right now still picking up the pennies. This happened in 2017, bearing in mind. So please smash the like for this guy because everyone needs to feel bad for him. I know it's my fault for not actually helping him out, but shut up, okay? Thanks for watching this video. Smash the like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. And let's all leave and come back tomorrow for another great video. Thanks for watching. Signing out of my space right now.